What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about a save and quit feature potentially going to be added to Returnal. I have a lot of thoughts about this. It could be controversial. Maybe it's not to certain people, but I want to talk about what has been said, and then we'll talk about if it's a good idea to implement this here. Because I was considering even talking about making a video talking about the journalist that did review this game, did give it a score, docked points for being too difficult, but didn't actually play the whole thing. They only made it a couple levels in, which I find honestly laughable. And if you want to see that, definitely let me know in the comments. And while we're there, make sure if you guys have not yet already, you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on. We're pushing for 50K, and we're getting very, very close. Hit the like button so that YouTube spreads this out more than usual, okay? Likes definitely help. Comments, all that good stuff, okay? So, Housemarque says, we hear the community as Returnal players call for save and quit option, which is what was written as the title on Eurogamer. So Housemarque has suggested better saving is in the works for the PS5 exclusive Returnal, quote tweeting a thread on Reddit titled, "No need to be toxic about people who need save options." Housemarque said, we hear the community and we love you all. Nothing to announce now, but keep playing and enjoying the challenge as you can. This is in response to roguelite Returnal's lack of a save and quit option. And, you know, it goes on more, just opinion. So, I mean, here's the deal. Yeah, Returnal is difficult. Returnal, you can lose a lot of time and effort if you die. There are those somewhat checkpoint systems in the game, but they only work once. So, and I used it myself. I used it, I died, I went to it, I faced, a boss, I died, and I had to restart the whole thing. So here's the deal. I'm pretty darn open for people's opinions. I've said that before on this channel. I think it's okay for people to have whatever opinions that they want to have. With that being said, does that mean like they're always right? No. Does that mean that they should always get what they want? No. I think that the games, and this I guess is where the controversy comes in. I personally don't want this. I don't want this. It is hard, and again, like if you die and you spent 2 hours going through, yeah, you lost those 2 hours, and that's crushing. But I think the game honestly is fun enough and addicting enough, and just I don't know, very tight. Like it's just a very good and well put together game. Even in, like I do mean in terms of like gameplay as well, where you just jump back in and you keep going. I would say this. The game for sure once crashed on me, okay, and I lost the progress. Now, at the time, I only was playing for like 20, 25 minutes, so I didn't lose all that much. But two times, I believe before the day one update, because I played it like the Thursday night, I put it on rest mode, and then I kept playing it on the Friday. Twice, I entered an area where literally the doors would not open. Like, you know how, like, literally doors just automatically open for you? They didn't. There was even a teleporter in the room with me. I tried to go to it, and no prompt came up. So I basically glitched the game where I was stuck in a room. So you have nothing to do from that point other than restart the cycle. Okay, so, like, yes, has those things ruined it? Yeah, because if you are playing, again, I was playing 20, 25 minutes, maybe like 10, 15 minutes when I got stuck in some rooms. But if you're playing an hour 3 and you get stuck in a room and the game just, breaks on you or the game crashes, yeah, the whole save and quit thing, that obviously would come in handy. But I don't know. I mean, I think, well, I guess there's first the idea of would they actually do it? So they don't say they're doing it. In fact, again, like the wording of it is, we hear the community and we love you all. So that's just because of the whole, no need to be toxic thing. Nothing to announce now. So I guess you can read into that by saying nothing now, but maybe later. But keep playing and enjoying the challenge as you can. So maybe they'll do something where if they add it, it's an option. There's like a save option. It's different than like the whole difficulty option thing. You know how like for Demon Souls and Dark Souls and like this, I guess the From Software games, every time one comes out, there's always just a bunch of people that are crying. And no, I got to stick with my guns, right? There's a lot of people that are crying. Mainly, they're all journalists. Not all of them, I guess, but most of them are journalists. And you'll see this demand that's not really a big demand for like difficulty options, and you'll see the people, you'll see the Kotakus of the world, the Polygons, the garbage sites out there. They'll come out and say, this isn't being very inclusive, because if you suck at games, you should be able to play all games. Every game, don't forget, guys, every game is supposed to be meant for every single person. Did you not know that? When in reality, that's stupid, and that's literally not how it works. Games, and that's I guess where I come through with Returnal, where it's like, clearly, and I guess it's more of like a liberty viewpoint, like from me, Housemarque clearly decided, probably early on, that there would be no save. You know what I mean? That you would go through, and if you die, you restart. It's literally, in fact, the idea of Returnal, the whole point of it, if you watch trailers, I've watched trailers like on YouTube before, like, Sony's pushing it. The whole point is, so if you've never seen this game before, you die and you restart. That's the whole point. But if you have saves, I guess it's a little bit different because you're just saving, and if you die, no, because actually you're not, because if you die, then you'd restart, unless they do something very specific where saves only prevents you from not losing your progress if there is a crash or if there is like an update. I did see somebody out there that said that like their system, PS5 did have like a patch a few days ago, an update. So like I guess if you didn't do that patch and then you did, like that would restart your system, so it'd restart your games. So like if there's a save system that can only acknowledge those things happening and it didn't acknowledge anything else, I guess that would be okay with me. You know what I mean? It's a weird spot where I don't want them to go against their own vision, because clearly they planned it this way. I don't want them to change it just because of a loud vocal minority, because number one, like, yeah, I'm not going to say like this is an easy game. It's absolutely not. A lot of people that have been following me, I'm getting people on Twitter, people here saying, yeah, it's difficult. It took me like for me, I beat the first boss first try, okay? Not everybody did that, though. I've seen people tell me it took them 3, 4, 5 hours to beat the first boss. It's hard. But I mean, you're buying it knowing that. You're not, and that's the kind of thing I've always said with like the Dark Souls or From Software. When Sekiro came out, or Sekiro, however you want to say it, and everybody said, oh, it needs all these difficulty options. It's like, that's not what the game is, or any of these hard, difficult games. Again, you'll have the Kotakus writing that it's not inclusive, that these people that don't play games, and again, I'm not saying like, because if you play Rocket League or you play Call of Duty, like you're a gamer. Anybody who plays a game, I think, is called a gamer, right? So you're a gamer, but then if you play Returnal, it's just I'm not saying you suck. Nobody sucks, right? It's a very difficult game, but like you should be going into the game knowing that. Like, I go into Returnal knowing it's going to be difficult. I know I'm going to die. I know it's going to be frustrating, but like that's why I'm playing it. That's the whole point. I'm not playing it because I want an easy mode. So, I guess I'm taking that controversial opinion that maybe you've seen other people take. I'm in that boat. I don't want an easy mode. I don't subscribe to the idea of, and because you'll always have people say it, where it's like, well, it's more inclusive. It just allows more people to play the game. The games sell well. The games do well. Now, I don't know about Returnal, but normally these kind of games do well, and they have an audience, and the audience, for the most part, doesn't really want the difficulty touched. In fact, the whole reason you buy Returnal is the difficult. I mean, the DualSense is amazing. It looks good. The story's solid, stuff like that. But in reality, you're playing this game because it's a very difficult, but very, again, like put together well, gameplay game. Okay, that's why you're buying Returnal. People that played, again, like people that play Mortal Kombat, or people that are playing Rocket League or Call of Duty Warzone, like these people, if they jump in to say, oh, well, like I would jump in if there's an easy mode, well, that defeats the whole purpose of the game. So again, I know I stretched this out. This is a whole opinion piece. I don't expect everybody to agree with me. That's totally cool. I think, again, it just really, to me, boils down to one of the biggest things is their liberty or their freedom to make what they want. They wanted this game to be like this, and then really, I haven't seen too many people demand an easy mode or demand a save system. I've seen people very frustrated with this game. I've seen people say how difficult it is, but I haven't, me, myself, and that's just one person, but I haven't seen a huge call to it. What I have seen a huge call from a specific group is journalists. That is the group I've seen people say that they should add like they should do stuff to this game. It really, like 95% of the people that I've seen complain about it, including people that gave the game low scores, Jeff Grubb, a lot of it comes from the difficulty. So, I'm very much anti-gaming journalists. I think the majority of them are not very good whatsoever. So, and not even just not good gamers, not good people, not actually good at their job. Like, they don't like games, they don't like gamers, they're not good at games, all of the above. Not everybody, but most of them, I would argue. So, when you have those people complaining about it, and then Housemarque bends the knee to them, it's not really what you should do. It kind of goes back to even like the Mass Effect 3 argument. Yeah, the ending was the ending, and people had problems with it, but they basically said that if you complain enough online, will change. And I guess you could say, well, isn't that a good thing? But it's their game. It's up to them. Now, they can make a better game in the future, and you could attack the next game that they make, but like the game that they've done is already out. So that's kind of what I see. It's a little bit different of a situation, but that's kind of maybe gets you guys understanding where I'm coming from. So let me know what you guys think. Do you want a save and quit feature? I personally don't. I guess, again, unless there's a way to only save and quit when it comes to crashes and things like that, But I'm even kind of okay with the idea that when you turn off the game, you lose the stuff. It's like get to a good point, beat a boss, and then quit. Probably quit. Like don't go midway through, quit, and then come back another time when you're ready to go. I'm actually okay with that, but definitely want to hear from you guys. So let me know. Again, if you haven't already and you guys do like this stuff, if you agree with my opinion, I think we're on the same page. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, all that good stuff. Hit the like button. If you guys don't like this video, definitely dislike it. Helps engagement either way. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all on the next video.